Well, hey there, Ghost Cats and Ghost Kittens. It is Ghost Cat Patrick, coming to you from this work in progress studio of mine. As you can see, absolutely nothing has been done up here since the last time we visited this wannabe studio, and there's a good reason for that. I have been on the road for 3 weeks now for work. It's just one shoot right after the other. I was in New Orleans, yes, during Snowmageddon. I will eventually edit that video. I was in Miami, Florida for the Fast Expo. We covered that through work, and I shot nothing there because I was way too busy. But what I'm going to talk to you about today, it is the AIMExpo in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I was there last week. The reason why I didn't get this out yesterday or the day before yesterday was because I was still shooting. Here we are. I'm going to show you the video from that. I'm going to do this in multiple parts though. I visited several motorcycle manufacturers while I was there. Some very big names, some very cool people I got to talk to. But their interviews were very, very long. And it would take way too long to be in one video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide these up into multiple videos. So you can just watch those if you want to, or if you don't, it's your choice. The first company I'm talking to today is Moto Morini. They're an Italian company. They've been around for a while. They're kind of getting their mojo here in America. It's cool, trust me. Check it out.
We've got the all-new Escape 700. So this is replacing our Escape 650. So it has a lot in common with the 650, but we've got some a new motor. So we've got a 700cc engine with a slipper clutch, where we've upped the horsepower from 60 horsepower to 70 horsepower. All new exhaust system. We've got a new center stand that's come standard on the motorcycle. And then we've got some upgrades up on the top of the bike. We have new USB-A and USB-C. Last year's bike had just 2 USB-As, so now we've got one on each side, so there's only 4 outlets. We've got a new mechanism for our windscreen, so basically push it forward and pull it up, push it forward. So while you're riding, you can just use one hand to adjust your windscreen, so that's a nice improvement for us. And then, but the rest of the Escape is by and large the same. High-end suspension, Marzocchi fully adjustable suspension, Pirelli tires, tubeless spoke rims. So now we'll talk about another new motorcycle here, and that would be our Corsaro GT. So this Corsaro GT is coming to us later in the year. Will be called the 2026. This is a 750V twin. It's going to have 96 horsepower, dry sump motor, counter-rotating crankshaft prairie trick, high performance. We've got top-end suspension like KYB 48 millimeters with adjustable compression, rebound preload, Stylema, Brembo calipers with steel braided lines. All of our brand uses steel braided lines. The Pirelli Rosso 4 tires, top-end components. We've got adjustable compression, rebound preload on the shock. The preload has a little hand knob so you can adjust that for the machine. Also, ride height is adjustable, so under here is the rebound, and then the clevis is threaded so that you can lengthen the shock, shorten the shock to dial in the bike for you. It's going to have cruise control, so one of our first bikes with cruise control. It has high-end Bosch electronics, so 6-axis IMU, lean angle traction control, lean angle ABS, ride modes, power modes, so lots of different settings to be able to totally dial in your bike. So high performance, very narrow seating arrangement on this V-twin motor. So we're really looking forward to some sporty riding with this bike. And then we'll move over to our Escape 1200. So we're now this is kind of a halo product for us, moving into the 1200 category. Now this engine is a 87-degree V-twin 1200 engine, 4 valve per cylinder, dual overhead cam. Moto Morini has been making this engine since the mid-2000s. So we have that engine in pure former spec, made 155 horsepower. Now it's designed to meet the new Euro 5 emission standard, which is pretty tight. So it's dialed down, it's 125 horsepower. But the cat, there's an exhaust back here, and the bike has top level fuel injection system. It is ride-by-wire, so it's got cruise control. Again, with like the Corsaro GT, it has our Bosch 6-axis IMU, so adjustable lean angle ABS, lean angle traction control, power modes. Also, we have the high-end Brembo components, so we have the radial master cylinder front brake, the radial master cylinder for the clutch, hydraulic clutch. And this one also has the monoblock Brembo calipers, 320 millimeter rotor, tire pressure monitoring system, tubeless rims, fully adjustable suspension front and back. Another thing that riders of this category bike like have a heated seat, heated grips. It also has lane avoidance. So there's some little dots in the mirrors here. So if you're not really paying attention, you happen to change lanes, it'll give you the warning like your car that say, hey, there's something in your way. It also has a camera in the tucked up here in the front. So kind of like a dash camera. And then it has radar adjusted sensitive speed control, so cruise control. So if you get too close to the car in front of you, your cruise control will slow down. So fully featured adjustable windscreen and just a really nice bike. The target price I didn't mention, but this is probably in the $13,000 to $14,000 range. So we're going to be offering a ton of motorcycle for the money. The Corsaro GT that we talked about before that, target range is somewhere around under $10,000. Their prices are to be determined, so stay tuned for us at Moto Morini. But those are some of the new bikes. The other bike that I didn't show you yet, this is exciting new motorcycle. So we think this is going to be perfect for rider training. This is the Rumble 350. So it has a 350 V-twin. It's 33 horsepower with a nice chunk of torque. Has some cool features like a nice low 28-inch seat height. We have ABS as standard, so Bosch ABS. We've got radial mount 4-piston caliper brakes with a large 300 millimeter semi-floating rotor in the back, 255 millimeter rotor, so good brakes. Also some cool things that all riders enjoy, which is a TFT screen. So we've got switch gear over on the left handlebar that's going to operate that, so you'll actually be able to put your navigation in there. And then on the other side, the bike has a USB port. So all of our bikes, including the Calibro Cruisers, have a little USB port. So we know most owners mount their phone to the handlebar, give them a way to keep that phone charged up. Another nice feature is the belt drive. So our Cruisers, the Calibro 700 and Bagger and this Rumble have a belt drive, and most of the customers just absolutely love the belts. They're quiet, no lube required. They only need to be a checked adjustment every 3,000 miles. So really a great way to ride. And then the last thing is we have adjustable levers so you can adjust the reach. On the pedals also, the brake pedal down below and the shift lever, they have adjustable tips so you can get it just right for your foot size and your hand size, which you know, a lot of varying size riders out there. So women riders, men riders, all can find it perfect spot for the Rumble 350.